I'm Todd Myers, Vice President for Research at the Washington Policy Center, and Roger and I are here to give you a few things to look for this week in the legislature from our researchers. So first, make sure to like and share this video to help us let people across the state know what's going on in Olympia. So first, House Bill 1380, which would allow people living in homeless encampments to sue a city over restrictions on camping on public property. Read Mark Harmsworth's blog on this bill and some of the potential problems that the legislation could cause. The bill could be voted on in committee as soon as Tuesday. There are a number of bills this year that would make it more difficult for farmers to stay in business and increase costs. Pam Lewison has written a very useful analysis about why regulations on farmers have a bigger impact than regulations on many other businesses, because farmers are price takers and they can't simply build in the cost or pass along the cost of regulation when they sell their products on the commodity market. This is also National School Choice Week, and Education Director Vicki Murray will be highlighting why school choice is such a good choice for students and parents. This week, we will also be releasing a study looking at the state's $45 million subsidy to purchase electric vehicles. Now, when the program was announced, we noted that even if the program worked perfectly as intended, the cost of the program to reduce CO2 emissions was like paying $125 for a latte. Now that the program is concluded and we have real-world data, the results are even worse. One good piece of legislation, though, is House Bill 1208, which would continue a program that reduces permit barriers for salmon recovery projects. The taxpayers spend hundreds of millions of dollars on salmon recovery projects, and we shouldn't be wasting taxpayer time and money to pay for government red tape. Healthcare researcher Elizabeth New will be writing this week about how many of the healthcare bills being heard in the legislature actually increase costs at a time we need to be finding a way to reduce the cost of healthcare. And this Thursday, the Senate Health and Long-Term Care Committee will hear Joint Resolution 8004, which asks President Trump to grant waivers, allowing Washington state to create a government-run healthcare system. Elizabeth has written lots of good pieces in the past about the high cost of government-run healthcare, noting that a universal healthcare proposal failed in Vermont after they determined that it would require an 11.5% payroll tax and a 9.5% income tax just to pay for the system. So, to keep up to date with what is going on in the legislature, make sure to check WashingtonPolicy.org.